everyone, it's Taylorverse, and welcome back to Ikemen Revolution. I forgot to turn the volume down. Love and magic in Wonderland. Okay. Oh my god, okay. My eyeballs. There is a deep, dark forest, a large town slightly to the north, and a sinister-looking tower larger than anything I'd ever seen before in London. I have to be dreaming. None of this is possible. None of it. Ah! Moments later, I can feel my body growing heavier, and I begin to fall faster and faster. This isn't happening. Somebody save me. I don't want to die. I squeeze my eyes shut in anticipation of the painful impact, but just as I was about to hit the ground, watch out. Oh. My long fall from above ended not in pain, but rather with a reassuring squeeze from a strong, warm pair of arms. I must be back in bed. It feels so soft and warm. Oh, this is pretty too! With all the nice roses that are half painted red. And then the pretty sky again, and then moonlight. Fuck off! Moonlight shining into a rabbit hole. My eyes fluttered open, and I was met with the emerald green gaze of the man who has saved me. Good, you're alive. He's the one who saved me? King of Spades, Ray Blackwell. What kind of girl falls from the sky? How did you get here? Oh. Okay. It goes in chapters. I could have stopped there. Oops. My name is Taylor. I'm not sure how, but I came here from St. James's Park in London. London? St. James's? Never heard of either. Then where in the world am I? Everyone knows where London is. I took in the dream-like rose garden as I tried to get my bearings. Off in the corner was a large hole with a preternatural light shining on it from above. It's so pretty. Oh. Ray, what are you doing? Don't tell me you're having a secret rendezvous at a time like this. As if serious. Ha! Ha! Sirius Black! Ha! Ha! He's part of the Blacks and he's serious. That's perfect. Fuck. Yes! Am I still in this guy's arms? Thanks for catching me. I'm fine, so you can let me down now if you don't mind. You just fell out of the sky and you're worried about that? What a weirdo. He's cute. Takes one to know one. In spite of his haughty grin, Ray gently lowered me to the ground, making sure I had my balance before letting go. Guess you two aren't here for a date, then. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Ray, and this is Sirius. Have you lost your way? Sirius Oswald, Queen of Spades. I suppose you could put it that way. She just fell from the sky. She what? I'm still not sure why or how, but what he said is true. Then tell me, are you on the red or the black side? I'm sorry, but I'm not sure I know what you mean. What color am I supposed to be? This girl really is a weirdo, just like you said. Who's he calling a weirdo? These two combined are just as weird, if not more so, than me. I mean, they're wearing army uniforms, but they're obviously fake. The English army doesn't wear anything like this. The endless train of doubt running through my head was broken as I caught something white racing by from the corner of my eye. It's him. Someone who looked just like the white rabbit ran to the back end of the garden, disappearing from sight. It was nice meeting you two, but there's something I forgot to do, and I really need to go. Thanks for saving me. Hey! I gave a short curtsy before dashing off in the direction the white rabbit man disappeared to. I should ask how to return home once I've given him the watch back. He ought to know. He came from London just like me. And the weirdo's gone. You said she fell from the sky, right? Yeah, I was just walking through when I heard someone screaming above me. Ray, do you think it's possible that she's... Ray leaned closer to Sirius as he began whispering fervently. Meanwhile, the beaming, shimmering light illuminating a hole in the corner of the garden faded away. Little did they know, it was a sign that the wheels of fate had been set in motion, and that everything was about to change. Ooh, why does it have this black thing the black screen I have to click? Wait, if they're against each other, why is there a dinner with both sides? Okay. While chasing after the white rabbit man through the rose garden, I found myself in the middle of a fancy tea party with nobody in attendance. There he is. Please wait, you've dropped something. What are you doing here? Yes, I finally caught his attention, but there wasn't any time to revel in my small victory. Revel. Son of a bitch. As a rather angry-sounding voice interrupted our meeting. Stop. The man stepped forward, roughly grabbing me by the wrist and pulling me toward him. Unless you want to find yourself in a world of pain, don't move an inch until I say so. Okay. Oh, so this whole fucking bar here is the prologue. Alright. Unless you want to find your Jonah, you're just going to scare the poor girl if you grab her like that. Who are you two? You mean to tell me you don't know who I, Jonah Clements, am? Queen of Hearts. Yep, that's exactly what I just said. I've never seen you around before. Tell me, how did you manage to get inside? This is Edgar, Jack of Hearts. He's pretty. Oh. Well, it gave us his name before it did this little introductory screen. It's kind of difficult to explain, but I was chasing after that man over there, and I just found myself here. What do you mean, that man over there? He's right over... The white rabbit man had disappeared from sight and was nowhere to be found. And I'd finally caught up to him. I need to find out where he went, if I'm ever going to return his watch. It was lovely talking to you two, but I'm really in a rush and I must get going now. Do you really think a blatant lie like that will get you off the hook for illegally entering the garden? I'm not lying. Drop the act. I don't take kindly to people treating me like a fool. Jonah pulled something from his breast pocket and quickly wrapped it around my wrists. You're handcuffing me? But I haven't done anything wrong. Decorated with gems and a rose emblem, the cuffs were delicate and lightweight, yet managed to withstand Jonah's rough handling. You'll never be able to get those off. Though that might change if you get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness. Looks really are deceiving. He has the features of a porcelain doll, but it acts like a heartless monster. You're merciless, Jonah. This puts me in an uncomfortable position. Merciless? You're the last person I want to hear that from. What are you getting at? Edgar seems nice, but it doesn't seem like he's going to help me at all. Ugh. All I wanted to do was return the White Rabbit man's pocket watch. How did a good deed escalate into this? Let me go. I don't have time for this. What the fuck? Dumbfounded, Jonah and Edgar stared at me. What is this light? After the light had faded away, I could feel the handcuffs loosen around my wrists before they fell to the ground with a clank. I'm free. You just nullified magic? Are you the Alice? Magic? Alice? I'm not sure what you mean. No sooner had I finished speaking than I felt somebody wrap their hands around my wrists. What are you doing? This is your cue to run away, stupid. Okay. Who are you? Hey! The man in the silk hat pulled me through a nearby door just as suddenly as he had appeared. We ran down a spiral staircase and emerged into what appeared to be a large government office of some sort. So all this time I was on a rooftop garden of some building. Glad one mystery's been solved, but more importantly, who are you? Why did you shut up and run, idiot? Do you want to get yourself captured again? We've never met and he's calling me an idiot? I've never met anybody so rude in my life. Confusion mingling with indignation, we ran through the hall and down another flight of stairs. Out of the way. The man kicked the main entrance door open and let me out across the moonlit cobblestone street. Thanks for getting her out of there for me. You saved the day, Mad Hatter. It's the White Rabbit man. Stop wasting your breath and get her out of here. The Mad Hatter turned away and jumped up to the driver's box. Come on, get in. We need to get out of here quickly. So you're here to rescue me? Of course, come on. The luxurious carriage then took off with a rumble the moment I sat down. Now we finally have a moment to talk. I believe you said you'd found something of mine, yes? Yes, I'm pretty sure this pocket watch is yours. Oh, it is. I didn't even realize I had dropped it. Thank you. I owe you my deepest gratitude. This pocket watch means the world to me. The White Rabbit man took the watch from my hands with a kind smile. I completely forgot to introduce myself. My name is Blanc Lapin, but my friends call me the White Rabbit. White Rabbit, Blanc Lapin. He really is called the White Rabbit. I guess I'm not the only one who thought he's suspiciously rabbit-like. No, his name is just literally White Rabbit in French. Now that I'm not in danger anymore, maybe I can finally find out what's going on. My name's Taylor. I know this probably sounds like a strange request, but could you tell me where we are? Do you know the book Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Yes, I've heard of it. It's quite popular with young children. The thing is, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland is more than just a story. It's real. You're in Wonderland, Taylor. You're joking, right? Sometimes people tell me I look a bit young for my age, but I'm not young enough to fall for that. I mean, we're practically the same age. Actually, I'm probably quite a bit older than you think. But that's a different story for a different day. Blanc took my chin in his hands and lifted it toward the window. What are you doing? I'm proving to you that all of what I said is true. Take a look and you'll understand. The White Rabbit opened the coach's curtains, urging me to look out the window. Oh, that's fucking beautiful! I wish there was a fountain like that. That light. A giant crystal floated above. Fuck off! Above a fountain with rainbow beams of light dancing off of it. It's fucking beautiful. And it wasn't just the fountain. The street lamps, too, illuminated the dark night with the soft glow of crystals. I want to see that, too. Those are what we call magic crystals. They're not just used for light, though. Magical energy resides in each crystal, and whoever holds one in their possession can use it to expel magic. But there's no such thing as magic. It's impossible. I sat in the carriage dumbstruck, unable to tear my eyes away from the crystal's light, which was unlike anything I'd ever seen before. This world exists parallel to yours, just like the back of a coin. But our way of life isn't governed by laws of nature and science like yours. Rather, it's governed by magic. Governed by laws of magic? I'm so lost. You'll have to forgive me if I'm being out of line, but is this all a dream? This is all a dream, isn't it? I could give you a kiss to wake you up from your slumber if you'd like. I think I'll pass. Caught completely off guard from the White Rabbit's suggestion, I smacked my head against the window in a moment of panic. That hurts. So wait, I can't be dreaming if my head hurts this much. I really did fall down a long tunnel and emerge in a different world. I need to stay calm. If I can't keep my wits about me, I'll end up in some dangerous situation again. I need to keep breathing. This is real. This is all real. There's something I need to ask you. That man, Jonah, who was holding me prisoner back there, put me into handcuffs decorated with crystals. Were those magic crystals too? Yes, they were. The power cast over those handcuffs was unbreakable, that is, until you came along. Wait, you saw what happened? I did. I wanted to save you, but there are some circumstances that made it impossible. That's why I had the man who's driving this carriage, the Mad Hatter, rescue you instead. Now it makes sense why he came to help. He was hardly what I called pleasant, but seeing as he did save me, I guess I can forgive him for calling me an idiot. Thank you, Blanc. I'd have been a goner if it wasn't for you. But what did you mean when you said I was able to break the power cast over the handcuffs? Nobody in this land is able to break a spell once it's been cast. This is something only people from the land of reason can do. Some time ago, a person with the same power as you lost their way here. I'm sure you've heard of her. Her name is Alice. You mean Alice as in... Yes, Alice from Alice's Adventures in Wonderland was our first ever visitor from the land of reason. And that makes you Alice the Second. This is unreal. So now I'm part of a storybook world? The first Alice was quite the mischief maker, running around breaking magic spells left and right. You can only imagine how surprised I was to find out the story of her time here had been published in the Land of Reason. So everything in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland was real? Of course not. There are no talking animals, ghastly beasts, or army of cards here. The real Wonderland is filled with far more danger and intrigue than the tale you know. That doesn't sound good. The White Rabbit smiled mysteriously, as my heart began beating faster in anticipation of what was yet to come. I think it's best I tell you the secrets of this country, Cradle. Now I think we're gonna end this episode here. Why, I have a magic crystal. I didn't know I got one by breaking the fucking handcuffs. Cool. With that said, if you enjoy what I do, then subscribe. It's free, and everything's better when it's free. And ring that bell to be notified when I make new videos. If you have any suggestions, then leave it in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.